Finally. It's been a while. It's been a while. Shout out to JMJ Jewelries for the Ankh. And yeah, man. So let's start it off with the initial project that started this platform. This was Externalization Part 1, which covered the year 1995 to 2005. And we covered a lot in it, but it wasn't even enough. The context around the externalization project was to build a sarcophagus of types, but a sarcophagus of understanding and knowledge. And in order to do that, the context against which the knowledge had been drawn, adopted, was the very backdrop that is my life. This is why it has an autobiographical nature in it. Um, just too many things happened between 2005 to 2025. Roughly like 20 years. So in those 20 years, let's say everything I learned, I had to unlearn, and then I had to relearn and then unlearn, which is pretty much the recursive fractal that is understanding in this reality. Yeah. So uh, that's the context. The context was we were externalizing in order to build a sarcophagus of understanding, in order to immortalize the Akashic record in a physical form. My very being is access into the Akashic texts that exist, right? And that first video was attempting to give you context for that. And that was last year, like December. Since that time, I've found a model of entombing the access. Funny enough, this ring that I got from JMJ Jewelries is actually stuck to my finger. The Ankh. Yeah, the Ankh is a symbol for eternal life. And according to Hindu texts, the finger that it's stuck on, the middle finger, is representative of the Akashic record. It's like this is fire, this is water, it's earth and wind, and then this is the ether, or like the Akasha. So yeah, eternal life sign got stuck on the exact same finger that was describing the main project. So initially, me wanting to entomb this knowledge was because it felt as though trying to share this with other human beings was diverting them from their paths. You see, everyone is stuck in their own microcosm of being, their own segment of reality. And when you come with ethereal things such as the Ankh and um, notions like peace. My name is Peace Be Upon You, by the way, representing IC Surfers, an initiative of MetaMe Africa Pty Ltd and Svenetics Foundation and Profit Company. So when I was recording Externalization Part 1, the aim was to share peace without putting it in your face type of thing. You dig? But then in this year, thanks to Investec Startup School Entrepreneurial Development Program, shout out Investec, they showed me the corporate landscape from the behind the scenes of every corporation that you see on this planet to the business aspect, which is what us consumers usually engage with. So everybody knows what a business is, but not everybody has an intuitive understanding of what a corporation is. And thanks to Investec, I now understand what a corporation is. It is the best form of a pyramid that exists right now. So I thought I was just gonna make one video, encapsulate, or maybe like a season of videos and encapsulate understanding that I had accrued in this reality. But then the one video could have disappeared. If this platform dies, then so would the tomb, so to speak, so would the pyramid within which I had encoded my knowledge. And so through the understanding I now have from Investec, the aim is to build a corporation that's gonna last for eons, you know. something resembling your Black Rocks and Vanguards, because those guys, in terms of the structure that they have built, are definitely guaranteed to last for several eons. In terms of principle, the principles that they issue will last for eons. They may change names, they may be represented under different fronts, under different leaderships, but the insights that led to the formation of the first BlackRock and Vanguard will definitely be there. As you can hear from the background, I am not where I was when I made Externalization Part 1. I'm actually at American Spaces in Mabonyamo in Soweto, which is a public communal space where you can access a computer with internet, which is what I need for me to have the session with you right now. My very own semi studio is kind of in shambles right now. Nah, I'm sad to say, but we'll get into that some other time. So, the context around externalization was to create a vessel to hold the knowledge I had collected up until this point in time. And currently, the vessel is Kasi Surfers, the movement that joins two entities, MetaMe Africa Pty Ltd and Sphenetics Foundation and Profit Company. And yeah, I just wanted to share this particular piece for now, and we'll jump back in. Oh, yeah, also, I'll be publishing several video drafts that I'd saved and made private from last year. And if you find a topic or a video interesting and you'd like for me to continue that notion into, say, maybe a full playlist, or to finish off the idea I had shared in that video that was maybe lost due to an audio problem or an internet connection problem, then you can just drop it in the comments of that particular video, and I'll make sure to continue it at some point in time. Be on the lookout for several projects that Kasi Surfers will launch, either as MetaMe Africa, or as Sphenetics Foundation, or as the movement Kasi Surfers. Um, the albums I worked on with several artists I met, and so it will be out hopefully before December this year. And part two and part three of the evolution of meta consciousness to evolution of black consciousness to meta consciousness books, I'll publish on Amazon as soon as I sort out my login credentials situation. So the books are completed, and instead of a five-part series as was announced in book one, it's gonna be a trilogy essentially. The trilogy is done, I'm glad to say. Yeah, so be on the lookout for those things, and it's a pleasure to have this moment with you. I am Peace be upon you. Peace.